in the summer of 2016. Dear customers, based on the results of the meeting of all the company's directors, we have taken a decision to continue our development and get rid of all the problems by means of dividing the company and its businesses into two parts. For this purpose, we have created a new company, Fivewinds Asset Management, that will carry out its business separately as regards the security market and the IPO. Thus, Fivewinds Asset Management is a new company that will solve all of the difficulties by taking over this business. Agam, our company, is currently entering a new level and will follow its development only on the fintech market, earning through blockchain technologies and the cryptocurrency market. At present, everything will be more simple and will be easier, with two different companies, with two non-related teams of employees, two separate groups of managing boards as well, because we wish to be transparent. Our lawyers and financial people will be capable of easily explaining everything to the banks and will prepare all the papers in order to facilitate the process of our implementation. On the screen, you can see the document providing the registration of a new company, Fivewinds Asset Management. Our company is registered in Cabo Verde. I am its president, and you can see that my name is Antonio Rovallo Vieira. This is specified in the legal owner details. Now, I will be the owner of the two companies at once. Fivewinds Asset Management will deal with the asset management, and in a week, all these data will be available for you on the electronic register on the website of the state regulating authorities of Cape Verde. Currently, the data are being entered into the register. The documents for obtaining a license have been submitted, and we have an entire package of documents on the new company that will be introduced to you at the special conference about Fivewinds Asset Management. Now, please look at the screen. It presents the geography of the countries in which we already have countries. At the moment, we have two markets. On the one hand, there is the European market and the CIS countries market. Markets where Agam was first positioned, and we have been operating there since 2014. In 2014, we operated there only with the security markets and the IPO. That is why all of Europe and the CIS countries work with us in the old manner, only through the payment systems and the banks. But new markets in Asia, Africa, are young markets which started to work with us at the beginning of 2017. And all of them are focused and they work through the Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and Ethereum. Taking this into account and through the two business lines, we have distributed to our managing boards and incomes from two businesses in such a way that at the moment all of Europe, together with the CIS countries and neighboring countries, receive a profit from businesses that are related to the securities and the IPO and work only with the payment systems and banks, whereas the rest of the countries in Asia and Africa receive income from the market of fintech and blockchain technologies, and they work only with cryptocurrency like Bitcoin and Ethereum. At present, it is not important for the customers whether they receive profit from one market or the other, because the profit is the same for all of them. The difference lies only in the way customers carry out the funds withdrawal. and deposit. Therefore, in order to not change the customary and well-established methods of customer work, we have divided the customer market between the companies. This is how the new company, Fivewinds Asset Management, will now do business with securities and IPO, working with customers from Europe, the CIS markets and neighboring countries, and working with payment systems and banks. And the financial fund AGAM will keep operating in the new business of blockchain technologies and the cryptocurrency market for the customers in Asia and Africa, since the customers from these countries only work in a stable manner with cryptocurrency. You can now see the list of European countries on this slide, the CIS and other countries as well, which will now work with Fivewinds Asset Management. These are Romania, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Hungary, Spain, Belarus, Israel, Finland, Russia, Austria, Belgium, Slovakia, Switzerland, Greece, France, Czech Republic, Estonia, Turkey, Germany, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Poland, Ireland, Norway, Uzbekistan, Moldova, Latvia, Sweden, Portugal, Azerbaijan, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Serbia, Lithuania, Kyrgyzstan, Denmark, Luxembourg, Mongolia, Tajikistan, Georgia, Albania, Montenegro, Bulgaria, Cyprus, Macedonia, Armenia, and Croatia. I will refer to England separately because England is an exception, since this country also operates fully on cryptocurrency, and it will continue to work with AGAM. As of today, the 22nd of August, we are starting our expansion and division of the customer market. We are starting the large-scale introduction of the new company, Fivewinds Asset Management, into the market. New accounts will be opened in the banks. Contracts with payment services are being entered into. There is a new website of the company for the new customers, and at the beginning of September there will be a new account and a new office. We are preparing a new presentation with advertising materials and with the new company logo and many other things. One of the most important steps to be taken into account in order to guarantee that customers will not be impacted by all this process and that they will be receiving profits between the 22nd of August and the 5th of September will be to transfer the customer databases to the new company, Fivewinds Asset Management. Currently, while we are entering into new contracts with customers, the following functions will be available in their personal user accounts: the function of working with internal transfers and the function of portfolio purchase. From the 5th of September, Once we have connected the payment services to the new personal accounts, they will have a new function for the deposit and withdrawal of funds, and then later on the function for deposit and withdrawal of funds will also be conducted by bank transfer. Fivewinds Asset Management will not work with cryptocurrency, and therefore it will not be connected to the personal profiles. After 2 weeks, we will transfer all of the personal accounts, and soon everything will be working as before. For the rest of the countries, everything will remain without changes. In the Asian and African countries, the operation will continue as normal and will stay unchanged. Since yesterday, the customers from China, Vietnam, South Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, and other countries, including, as I said, England, in those countries, for those customers, all the user accounts and their functions will be available without changes. We will continue to receive profit from the markets, fintech, blockchain, and the cryptocurrency market. Therefore, we are continuing our work. Dear friends, I now wish to address all of our customers. Today, the 22nd of August of 2017, is a remarkable day. Atlantic Global Asset Management is officially entering a new era of its development. Today, by separating the company's businesses and proceeding with the investment in blockchain technologies and the cryptocurrency, we are laying a solid foundation for the nearest future decades. This is a history. Investing in a new market of innovation technologies means new opportunities, new prospects, and of course, the perfect chance to achieve our goal in reaching a company turnover of $5 billion. Dear customers, you have already become a part of our history, together with the best business model of Atlantic Global Asset Management. And now it is time to move forward and overcome the next peaks. Now, I wish to explain certain facts in order to explain what we have achieved with the new technologies. At the beginning of 2017, AGAM launched or reached a new milestone in its development. And the reason for this was the investment in the blockchain technologies based on the rapid growth and popularization of the cryptocurrency market. On the screen, we see the growth of the capitalization of the cryptocurrencies in 2017. Since the beginning of 2017, the capitalization of the cryptocurrency market increased from $17.6 billion to $139.9 billion. That is, it has multiplied by 11. Since the beginning of 2017, the whole 24-hour scope of bidding on the cryptocurrency market has increased from $129.9 million to $7.5 billion. It has grown by 60 times. All of you are aware of Bitcoin cryptocurrency. Since the beginning of 2017, the cost of Bitcoin has increased from $963 to $4,035. This is more than 4 times, and its capitalization has increased increased from $15.4 billion to $65.2 billion. Being guided by the increasing indicators of the cryptocurrency area, it is possible to make a logical conclusion. 2017 is the beginning of an important and powerful trend of popularization of the blockchain technologies. I wish to congratulate you, dear customers, because Atlantic Global Asset Management has made the right and profitable choice on the development of this market. Understanding the trend direction is the basis for success, and in order to increase earnings, it is important to know where the market is currently moving and to know what the current financial trend is. In order to understand how big the potential of the blockchain technologies era is, it is necessary to analyze the scale of the previous trends before the Internet era. Because the Internet was the greatest revolution of the 21st century, the most important achievement of the last century that changed the life and business of people all over the world. Because the speed of communication increased, the new businesses had new possibilities, the number of billionaires also increased, multiplying by 5. The number of billionaire families increased from 10 to 17.4 million. 3 out of the top 7 most expensive global companies were created online. The Internet had not just become the beginning for enriching new market participants, but it also increased the capital of many existing businesses and people. This is the chart of the main trends of the Internet era. This is between 1993 and 2009. Each trend was a basis for large economic and financial growth of many people, of many companies. Since 1993, with the appearance of the first browser, NCSA Mosaic, and the beginning of the large-scale popularization of the global web. In 1995, with the beginning of the dot-coms boom, there were companies whose business model is based on the Internet activity. Businessmen as Jeff Bezos, Jack Ma, Mark Watson, Pierre Omidyar understood that they could create new business models and operate the existing businesses, leading them towards a space in the net. This is how they created companies like Amazon.com with market capitalization exceeding $510 billion, or the internet holding company Alibaba.com with capitalization of $447 billion, or the Tencent.com company, a holding with market capitalization of $250 billion, or Internet